Okay, good morning. Let's see if Facebook is going to let me continue. That was 3 tries, closed phone, and went ahead and started it up again. So hopefully we are going to be okay. Sorry for the delay. Let me get myself pulled up over here, and hopefully I will see some of you popping in here very soon. What can I say? I think everybody's been having some issues with being thrown out this week. Alrighty. There we go. Good morning, Ruby. How are you? Mr. FB is not being kind today. Doesn't look like he's going to be. There we go. I was going to say he's not being kind to me this way either. Yeah. No. I think Deb was having problems yesterday too, if I'm not mistaken. And there's Tracy. Good morning. Sorry for the late start. Always something. Always, always. All right. Let's do this. Okay. I think I'm ready. Let's hope. I love you big too, Kefany. All right. I have had these pumpkins since before we moved, and they've been sitting in the cupboard doing nothing. Hi, Ruby. So I'm going to show you a little bit. I have 3 different fabrics here to cover the pumpkins, and these are from Lovett's Garden, Esmeralda. Smells luscious. This one, and then I just have the regular, don't know the name of it right now. Then, after I started one so I could show you kind of what I was talking about, we're going to cover them. Then, Lisa's Letters got some goodies that we will put around the top. And we'll see what we'll do is we'll see what we get done. And I have little rusted pins, and all kinds of things sitting here. So I just wanted to show you kind of what I'm doing, but I'm going to put the little one aside. We're going to work on the big one. I think that will be better. Am I seeing comments? Yes, no. Okay. It stops with Tracy, but am I seeing him over here? I am. Good morning, Cheryl. One or the other. Okay, so this is the big one. And let me tip you down. And this is the fabric that I'm going to use to cover this one. So I am using, you know what this is, Coffee Podge. I just made a brand new batch yesterday. Now what I'm going to do is I think I cut these okay. I did. I'm not so worried about getting it evenly all the way around the top because we will be, I may just not make them quite so wide. We will be adding the ties around the top. Yes, I think that will be better. And I will try not to take too long to do this. And I do believe I got these at Target, I want to say. I think. So I hope you all have been well and you had a super weekend. We had a very quiet weekend. The heat has been miserable. Good morning, Julie. My comments have stopped. I shouldn't even worry about it, right? Because there are 8 there. And everything stopped at Tracy. Three more comments. Okay. Good morning, Irma. How are you? Okay. Can always catch comments after. So I hope all of you have been withstanding the heat. We're going to get a break on Friday. They said this is the worst today. It will be, at least 95. I know some of you probably are a lot worse than that. Our heat index is what's so rough. And they advised any of us who have any kind of health issues not to go outside. Okay, I gotta go outside. We are finally, I'm so excited. We're not gonna get all of our cushions to our chairs, but we'll have 3 today. Then there'll be 3 more that they have to finish up for us. But I think I had told you about we're gonna have to do it this way and then add in, our great deal at the estate sale that we got the table and the 6 chairs, oak, for $100. So we had to have the cushions redone. They were quite old. And they've been in since, probably the middle of May, or the middle of April. Because we knew with Bill's surgery we wouldn't get in. So we took them in early and told them to take their time, which they have done. So apparently they've got them all done, but they have a time restraint on how much time they have to put our cushions together. So we're gonna do 3 today. That's better than nothing. It's a start. I can't wait. I wanna see how well it's gonna go with the rest of the walls, because my walls are blue everywhere. And the fabric has many colors in it, but it looks kind of what you would find at a beach, but it doesn't scream it, if that makes any sense. But I'm quite anxious to get it done. I don't know if I'm as anxious about that as I am our Pennsylvania trip. It's coming. It's funny when you first talk about it, it sounds like it's going to be forever to get here, but geez, I don't know about you guys, but summer has flown by. But it always does for me because I love summer. And boy, I don't like the cold weather. No, no, no. And I do want to take a minute and have us send our prayers to Becky from Becky's Whimsy. She's in the hospital. From what her message said this morning, she had a stroke and she's having trouble with her eyesight. So let's pray that she has a good recovery, that everything will work itself out. I guess I better dry a little bit. Oh, one more, then we'll dry. I wish I could see, oh, there's one. Good morning, Jackie. Speaking of Wacky Jackie, if you watched her last live, she showed you what she was doing with her florals. Well, she inspired me, so let me just take a minute and, oh, go away. Go away. Turn the camera. There. So now I'm emptying bins. What I did, rather than put a board on my wall, because my room is not that huge, I went and bought a shoe holder. And I've gotten through fall and I've got through Christmas. I still have summer and spring flowers to get through. But, oh, you're all done? Good for you. Good morning, Shannon. So, I started that the other day after I watched, and I even mentioned on her live about, you know, you could use a shoe holder. And then, of course, right away, I said to my husband, did we keep the one I had? No. Okay. So we bought another one. And it works pretty good, but it's hanging off the back of my door. And the only thing it does is it hinders the door from opening all the way, which is not a biggie. But with this heat, I have been pretty much staying, go away strings, in. So I might as well do something constructive instead of watching Netflix, right? Of course, that's not bad either. I get into these series and I'm in trouble. My lady friends at the pool keep me in tune as to what to watch. And then I get in trouble. Because then I start and I don't want to stop watching. So if you missed it, we're using Coffee Grunge. And fabric from Miss Esmeralda from Lovett's Garden. Oh, and be ready for Friday. Friday is Market 30. You can shop, shop, shop. All right, now we shall dry. I think my drying tool is starting to have issues. It's like, it tries to get started. Cheers, everyone. Good morning, Sandy. I can see some comments and some I cannot. So bear with me. And I've even got my laptop over here. Can't see. I stopped at Tracy for whatever reason. I want to dry just enough that it isn't sticky. It doesn't have to be completely. That way I can work with it a little better if it's not sticky. Good morning, Stacy. And if you are watching and you see a creator that you have not seen before, please tap the follow. We are all struggling a bit because of our Mr. FD. It's funny, usually at the end of the day, or when my eyes are droopy, I go in to see both on my business page and my personal page. Just like to see what I see, looking to see if there's crafters. And I tell you what, there's more advertisement than anything. Buy this, buy that. And once in a while, you actually find a creator. It's sad. So you will find that a lot of us are on YouTube, as well as Facebook. We wouldn't leave you. My YouTube link is down where you see the little links. I need some help with some subscribers so that I can do lives over there as well. You have to have 50, and I'm not there yet. So any help would be greatly appreciated so that I can manage to do both. And kudos to Miss Tracy for her Craft and Grow class. She is helping us all out immensely by learning about YouTube, Pinterest, helping us to grow our pages. Because for me, some things I can understand it to a point. But once I get past that point, I'm a little lost. So this has been, it's been wonderful. It's coming out pretty cute. All right. I cut about 3 or 4 strands and didn't even need that much. That's all right. This fabric will get used for sure. As you see, some of them I go down the middle and then catch it up on the sides. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Mayor. How are you? Are you home or are you at the beach? Would be hot at the beach. Of course, you know it can be blistering inland, but you have a nice breeze from the water when you're at the shore, usually. Good morning, Brenda. Just subscribed. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm having comment issues again. And then I had a late start because of our friend, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Deb from Secondhand Treasure, she had issues yesterday. So I showed you there are 3. I will probably only get one done. Hopefully, you know, I will get it all done so you can see what I'm talking about. So there's really not a whole lot going on here. I'm driving my oldest son crazy because I want info, which I don't think is too much to ask, on our newest granddaughter's adoption. Where are you doing something afterwards? You know, oh, I don't know, haven't talked about it. We're 2 weeks out, son. I have dogs that need to be in the kennel if we're staying over. If we're staying over, we need a hotel room. So hopefully before too long, he will give me an answer, or we just will stay home. And then this past weekend, which we did not go to, our youngest son, his wife's son, got married. Pictures looked adorable. There are some littles, grandkids, that were all in the wedding, and they look so cute. You can see all the, hopefully you can see, I think I keep sliding over. You can see all the pumpkin lines are there. We don't have much more to do. Probably have to go around the bottom a little bit more. Perfect. So no beach yet. Maybe next week. Since it's going to be cooler, we will take a drive down. And I can always walk on the beach, and hubby can sit on the boardwalk. We've been spending a great deal of time at our community pool, which is great therapy for him because he can walk and walk and walk and walk. And then he's sore when he gets home, but good therapy. Good therapy. Cut that one a little short. Oops. Oops. I'm going to cut this one a little bit. This smells so good. This is like breakfast. You figure I've tripled it up, doubled it up from what Miss Esmeralda has done to what I have done. And then our ties will have more from Miss Lisa. From Lisa's letters. Strings. There we go. All right. Let's get it dry. I'm gonna try and do two things. I am so right-handed. What a shame. That didn't do me any good. I can put in all comments and it won't show me. All right. Might as well just chill, right? Sibs, Crafty Shack, good morning. Is Miss Pat here? Good morning. Like I said, we'll get it to where, there she is. Good morning, my sweet friend. It looks like Mark had an absolutely wonderful birthday. Strings. I have bed springs that are little ones that coil out. Do you think I could find them? No. I'm going to keep looking because I'd like to add one of those as well. Oh, I didn't fix the hole that I made over here. Oops. Shame on me. Try to get it unsticky. And then you have to add more. I'm trying to keep my fingers out. Yeah, getting there. Time's ticking. Got a late start, but not that late. And I hope nobody else has issues with it today. You know, there you are going, good morning, blink. Off you go. All right, I think yeah, we can handle it. The only thing I did not get from over here, which, power for the course, and where is it? Oh, way up high. Pardon me. There we go. My brown paint. Of course. Got to do the stem. Oh, thank you, Brenda. I think I can do without the scissors for the moment. It's still a little sticky. We'll be all right. Okay. Did start the little one because they're all going to be different. They all will have different ties. Okay. See how well I can see this morning. My eyes have been so dry. I think if I'd stop watching Netflix, maybe they'd be better. Plus going to the pool and sitting out in the sun. I'm sure that's not helping either. I am going to extend it just a little bit. All right, we'll dry it. And once again, cheers. I'm later going to tear my closet apart and see if I can find little wire curlicues. I know I have them. I just don't know where. Oh, come on. All right, it's dry enough already. So, we won't be using the one at the bottom because it has pictures, and I'm afraid that would really mess it up. So, we have this one, we have this one, and we also have lace one. So, for this one, I'm not sure. I will put them against. I think the lace is the one, or I tell you, I have one other one that I cut myself from some fabric, and it was this one. But my thought is going toward the lace. Yes, it is beautiful trim. Good morning, Dawn. So I'll tell you what, lace, yes. Okay, great. At least I can see. The only problem is it's a little wide, so we're gonna have to cut it. But I think if I cut it down the middle here, we'll be good. Because I don't want it to fray. I went out with the dogs this morning, and what do you think greeted me? But I gotta go this way. A hummingbird. He was out just chirping away, eating out of the feeder. I may have to paint a little bit more. But I also have things that I want to add. Bingo. Whoop. I just didn't want it to fray. Of course, I could also kind of glue it. That would work too. And then overlap it. I'm talking to myself. I'm sure we all do that. I do it all the time. My husband goes, "What? I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to me." Okay. What would happen if I would do it that way? Okay. Heat gun is on. 4 minutes. Wet spot. I do not know who is up next, as I did not see a Aw, you had breakfast with a whole bunch of Hummers. Wonderful. Ours have been, they were away for a long time, and I think probably due to the fact that it was so hot. That's what a lot of people were saying, that they kept their distance because it was so terribly hot. So I saw the same one twice last night, late. And of course it was nice I changed the feeder. That always helps too, right? So I did that. And he came around twice. And then this morning he was just a chirping up a storm. And he was jumping back and forth between the, I have a mandevilla hanging on the porch. Maybe a little bigger. I got my rusty pins from Mindy from Pink Llama, Texas. I got her popsicles and she sent me some goodies. And this was in the package. Yes, I like that one a little better. get it through. Somebody has to know why I did that. Anybody who had babies in diapers. And those daggone diaper pins would go dull. And you'd run it through your hair. I shall get this. Of course, it helps when you can see. Come on. Ah, bingo. Can you see the pen? Now that's not all that I'm doing, but it is for now because my time is up. If you have never ever used any kind of potpourri things, they're amazing. You get so many different things in here. Look at this, little corns, a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up with sprucing it up, and you'll see a picture later. So in the meantime, make sure you go over and watch our next presenter. Like I said, I do not know who it is, but I'm sure you will enjoy watching them. And the link for Craft Around the Clock is in that little link. You'll see it there. And the link for Craft Around the Clock is there. So if you're not already in Craft Around the Clock, click it, answer a few questions, and you're there. Alrighty, guys, you have a super, super, super rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Mwah. Love to all. Thank you.